On this Tuesday, August 18th, for Tonto-TV, KRIM Radio News, and Global Trails Media, I'm Randy Roberson. Yesterday, Gila County Sheriff Adam Shepard released information regarding a stabbing that occurred at the Pumpkin Center Lodge in Tonto Basin. He said on Sunday, shortly after 11 p.m., Gila County Sheriff's Office dispatch received a 911 call reporting a stabbing that occurred at the Pumpkin Center Lodge. Deputies were dispatched along with a request for assistance from the Payson Police Department and Arizona Department of Public Safety. Upon arrival, deputies found 32-year-old Jody Begay of Indian Wells suffering from a single stab wound. The suspect, 29-year-old Jeremy Begay of Ganado, had left the scene. Tonto Basin Fire Department treated and stabilized the victim, who was then flown to a Level 1 trauma center in the Phoenix metro area. A search was initiated for the suspect with the officers and deputies on scene with the assistance of Arizona DPS Ranger helicopter. Shortly before 1 a.m., Jeremy Begay was located and taken into custody. The weapon used in the stabbing was located by Gila County K-9 in a wash approximately 800 yards from the scene. Jeremy Begay was booked into the Gila County Jail on charges of aggravated assault, disorderly conduct, and tampering with evidence. Sheriff Shepard also wanted to thank the Payson Police Department, Arizona DPS, and Tonto Basin Fire Department for their coordinated response to that incident. Well, and speaking of law enforcement, a K-9 officer and a K-9 recruit in training are being credited with a couple of significant drug busts in the past few days right here in Payson. Friday night, shortly before midnight, Officer Erickson stopped a vehicle for a speed violation. During the stop, Officer Erickson suspected illegal drug activity and quickly requested assistance from the Gila County Sheriff's Deputy Cross and his K-9 partner, Falco. Falco alerted to drugs in the vehicle, and the vehicle was then searched. During that search, approximately a half-pound or 22,000 fentanyl pills were discovered. That is a street value of about $22,000. They also discovered packaging materials for street sales and those drugs, as well as $3,100 in cash. Payson PD says during the investigation, it was learned that the two subjects in the car were headed for Nebraska. Matthew Russell and Michael Rivera were both arrested and booked into the Gila County Jail on various drug-related charges. Well, these K-9 officers, they got a great nose for illegal drugs. Earlier this month, at another late evening encounter, Payson Police Officer Brennan pulled over a vehicle for erratic driving behavior. Strangely, both of the occupants in that car also stated they were headed to Nebraska. Well, once again, Gila County Sheriff's K-9 Falco was called in along with Deputy Cross due to the suspicion of illegal drug activity. Falco alerted to the vehicle, and as a result, a search was conducted. Officers found 12 bags weighing approximately 1 pound of methamphetamine located in the trunk of that vehicle, along with several other grams of cocaine. Gabriel Delgado and Andrew Delgado were both arrested and taken to jail. Payson PD says they appreciate Deputy Cross and his K-9 Falco for responding to the incident. They say due to the COVID pandemic, they have been unable to complete certification of their own soon-to-be K-9 officer, Loki. Loki was also deployed on that case as an infield training experience. They say Loki also alerted and showed off his crime-busting chops. Soon, K-9 Loki will also be on duty as a fully certified K-9 officer right here with the Payson Police Department. Well, and in an update to the bullfire that we shared with you yesterday, that bullfire started on Bull Mesa Flat in the Matazo Wilderness back on Sunday. That fire is located 15 miles west of Payson and was started by lightning. The fire is 140 acres in size and is holding on the Bull Mesa Flat. With minimal fire activity observed, officials also say with the remote, inaccessible location of the fire, air attack will continue to monitor over the next few days. There are no threats to any communities, and there are no evacuations in effect. Light smoke may be visible from the communities right here in Payson, Pine, Strawberry, the LF Ranch, Dollbaby Ranch, and the Simonton Flat area. In another wildfire alert, the Gin Fire is burning in the Apache Mountains 5 miles north of Globe. The Gin Fire is lightning caused, and it also started on Sunday at around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. The size of that fire is about 200 acres, burning in grass and brush, with creeping and smoldering fire behavior being observed. The Gin fire is the result of two separate fires in the area that merged on Sunday night. There are no structures threatened and there are no evacuations in effect at this time. They have four engines, two dozers, one crew, and one air attack plane on that fire. An Eloy Fire Department ambulance and miscellaneous overhead are also assigned to that fire. Crews spent the day prepping indirect fire lines that will be used to stop the spread of that fire. Fire officials are cooperating and communicating with Arizona State Department of Forestry and Fire Management. They say smoke may impact the communities of Globe, Miami, Claypool, and San Carlos. We'll take a look at what you can expect in Rim Country weather coming up next. You're watching Rim Country News.
He said he'd love me forever if I smoked crack with him.
Just wait there! What are you talking? You're nothing! You're just...
I love you! We're trying to help you.
Okay,
You got the money?
Okay, yeah.
Why are you asking him? This Alright, get out. Okay, this is 50.
Please, clear! Search warrant! Clear! Don't move, please! Don't move! Hands, I can see you! Put your hands up and don't
He said he'd love me forever if I smoked crack with him. He lied. Find out the truth about crack. drugfreeworld.org.
And in Rim Country weather, very hot temperatures will continue through much of this week, with excessive heat warnings in effect for the lower elevations of northern Arizona and right here in Payson through Thursday. Isolated to scattered afternoon and evening thunderstorms with gusty outflow winds are expected each afternoon, mainly along and south of the Mogollon Rim. High pressure is centered just north of Arizona over the Great Basin today and is expected to move very little through midweek. This will continue to result in record-level daytime temperatures. Enough moisture remains along the southern periphery of the high-pressure ridge to result in afternoon instability, driving showers and thunderstorms today. This activity will be focused along and south of the Mogollon Rim, with minimal activity to the north. Daytime highs in Payson today should be right around 98 degrees. We do have a 40% chance for some afternoon and evening monsoon thunderstorms. We'll keep a daily chance for those late-day storms in our forecast for at least the next 7 days. Up on top of the rim, they're expecting a high today right around 87 degrees, with a 50% chance for showers up there. And our neighbors to the south in Tonto Basin, you can expect a frosty high of 109 today. At least there is a 20% chance for a few storms down there as well, so maybe, just maybe, a little cool-off late in the day for you too. And that's a look at what's happening around Rim Country. For Tonto-TV, K-Rim Radio News, and Global Trails Media, I'm Randy Roberson. Make it a great Tuesday.